Alright you guys, so in this video I am going to be wrapping my hood scoop. I'm just going to start this video off in my car. Sorry I'm looking rough, I just got off work and I just got home, so we're going to get this hood scoop wrapped. So yeah, hopefully it's not too hard. I'm not really 100% sure how I'm supposed to take it off. I know it does come off, but I'm just going to try to take it off and I'll show you guys how to take off a hood scoop on a 2006 Subaru, I guess. So that's cool. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this. So then, alright. So basically, to my knowledge, I have to take off this puck. Alright, so this has to come off. So yeah, hopefully that shouldn't be too hard. So let's get to it and let's get this thing started. Alright you guys, so I've already started wet sanding. So I'm going to do this side wet sanded. So then I'm prepping it a little bit more than I did for the wing. But I'm going to show you guys. So I'm going to wet sand this side and then I'm going to leave this side. So then we'll be able to see the actual difference. By the way, this is from sun rot. Since this is plastic, all of this. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. But there's all that sun rot right in here. Only on the sides and down here. This side's a little bit, maybe a little bit clearer. Right there. All that sun rot, that's just the clear coat. Since it's a piece of plastic and the car lives outside, so that's why there's all that sunburn. So I'm gonna flatten that out so that's a little bit smoother when I go and wrap it in a minute. So yeah, I'm gonna show you, so let's cut to the time lapse. Alright guys, so before I wrap this, which I'm surprised I'm still doing prep work for this. So basically, I'm gonna be repainting this grill because it has a ton of rock chips and the previous owner did a shitty job. Because what I'm assuming is that all these were silver, just like the car. And so basically, he spray painted it black and it looks like absolute booty hole. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna re-spray paint it and then I'll meet you guys back in the garage. Alright you guys, so after 3 hours of prep work and a lot of tiny shit that went wrong, it's time to finally wrap this thing. So I'm gonna put it back into the time lapse and we're gonna get right to it. Alright you guys, so it is currently the next day. I was up till 2 in the morning trying to finish wrapping this, but it just wasn't going the way I wanted it to. So I ended up just having to wait till about 2 hours ago because I had some other stuff I had to take care of. But this is the final product. I'm super thrilled with that. All of its glory. This one is flawless, and hopefully it stays that way. Well, it's got like one little tiny bump there. But other than that, it's not too bad. It's not as bad as the wing was, but I'm my worst critic. People say that the wing isn't terrible, but for my first time wrapping something like that, I don't think it was too bad, but this was a whole new challenge. Like, all the slots, getting the stupid angles, all that. This was a pain in the butt, but finally it's done, so let's go put it back on the car. All right, it's almost 24 hours later. It's finally on here, but only problem is that hopefully it doesn't fall back. Is that I gotta put it all back together. So time to grab handy dandy bolts. Just throw that right there. Alright, and so I'm gonna have to set up the phone so I can get all this on camera. Alright, you guys, so that concludes our second video on this channel, and that was me wrapping my hood scoop, which was a ton of work. I mean, it took me a total of, I want to say, 8 hours to wrap it. So for any of y'all who want to wrap anything in your car, definitely take your time. It's totally worth it. I should have took more time with that wing that I wrapped, but with all of this time and stuff, thank you guys for watching. And I mean, for those of you who want to wrap anything in your car, definitely take your time, do some research, buy a decent quality wrap, because that makes a difference. What else do I have to share with you guys? The product of this masterpiece, which took a lot of time and a lot of effort, would be right here, maybe. Right there. So, there she is. That's how you wrap a hood scoop. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great rest of your day.